I'm gonna tell you the craziest story right now.
Yeah,
So
go for it.
I think it was 26, yeah, 2016, EDC 2016. I was walking around and I saw Lil Jon.
Yeah!
He was just backstage chilling in the artist lounge, and
Was he just like a guest for someone said, or?
I think he was there because Flosstradamus was bringing him out, probably for like prison riot or something.
Yep, yep,
Yeah, I think
that makes
that would
sense.
make the most sense. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He was just roaming around backstage, and at the time he was playing one of my songs, like in his sets, one of my festival remixes from like way like a few years before. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna go introduce myself just to like show him thanks for like playing my music. And then I told him, hey, thank you for playing my music. He's like, yo, like I like your music, sick stuff. Take my number. He told me like take my number.
Like, wait,
And
what? Little
yeah, I
John
was
is
like,
giving.
Lil Jon gave me his number. It has to be like a fake number, like I'm gonna
Yeah.
call you and it's gonna be like some random dude like in another country like answering the phone call.
Listen, my friend, this is going to be very hard to comprehend, but none of what you are seeing is real.
And he's like, yeah, man, take my number, like let's work. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I went my own way, and like when you put someone's phone number in, and then like certain apps will tell you like, oh, so and so is on Snapchat
Yeah.
under this. Well, that's what came out. It was his phone number was linking his Snapchat.
You're like, oh
and his
shit, this is
Instagram.
real.
So yeah, I was like, oh, this is real. This is legit, So I was like, okay, I have his number. I could stalk him now. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm coming to your
I'm like,
house, Little John.
yeah, I'm gonna find out where you live, from like Taken style. Um, yeah, so I had his number, and I'm like, okay, he's down to work on something, so I want to like put something together where I don't disappoint him, or like, hey, like, you know. So a few months in, I was working on a song with some guys named Terror Base. So they're from I always don't know how to say if it's Myanmar or Myanmar, or you can just
I
say
think
Burma
it's
because
I'm pretty sure it's Myanmar. I'm pretty sure.
Myanmar. Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
from
yeah.
there. We were cooking up like a hard trap song, and I told them, hey guys, like I want to send what we're doing to Lil Jon. Like, let's not get our hopes up, but like let's do something sick. So like,
Yeah, I have this connect. Let's use it.
yeah, so let's use it. And I was writing the melody for it. So the whole time I was writing it on the piano, like I was just trying to like picture Lil Jon's like the way he like raps and like the way he like says certain stuff. So I was right there writing it, and I was just catching the melody for it until I caught something like cool, which sounded very like hip hop. If you know the hip hop instrumentals and beats, it's all about like the little melodies and the bells and the keys, and like that's what I was going for. And I told the Terror Base, I'm like, dude, we need a sick drop. So I sent them the whole like breakdown, everything. They gave me the drop, freaking killed it. So we had the whole instrumental done. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send Jon a text. So I texted him, and no response for like, I would say like 13 hours, no response. I'm like, damn, I guess he didn't like it. And then he replies to me 13 hours later. He's like, yo, sorry, I was catching a flight from Asia. I'm like, okay, that makes
Oh,
sense. He
yeah.
was the whole 13-hour flight. He was on the plane. He's like, yo, I'm gonna check it out. And then like 5 minutes later, he's like, this is freaking sick. Like, I want to hop on this. He's like, you know what? Like, I already have like the ideas flowing in my head. I'm gonna record tonight. I'm like, what? Like, he's already gonna record tonight? Like, that fast? So I randomly hit him up and asked him, like, yo, like, by any chance, are you in LA? Like, where are you gonna record? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna record in Burbank. So Burbank is not far from where I live. I live in North Hollywood, so that's like
Okay, yeah.
5-10 minutes away. And I
Yeah.
asked him like, "Yo, is it cool?" He's like, "Yeah, I pull up." So like I went into the studio, and right when I walked in, he was already recording. He was like, "Yeah, his what?" And like all those like his
Signature,
stuff.
yeah.
Dude, I was like starstruck for a bit,
Yeah,
like
Lil Jon.
it,
I've been listening to Lil
it,
Jon. I've known
yeah,
who that
like
guy
and
is since I was like 2 years old.
I was listening to him in middle school, like
Yeah,
with all
yeah,
his like hip hop stuff. So
yeah.
like I was like mind blown and like starstruck that like, and like the crazy part too was like everything happened so fast. It went from just seeing him at EDC to like being in the studio, like just hearing him like work on the song. And it's crazy, like one word, but like he'll layer it up like 8 times. So like his voice is pretty like thick, like in stacking up vocals.
Right.
You know, most singers, they do that with like harmonies and stuff, but like him, just like one word, he'll like stack it up. So that's
probably why
probably
why it punches through the way it does, and why it's such
and
like a
like it
signature
always
for him.
sits good on top of the mix, because like it's his vocals are like
Layered
really
so well.
like thick, And then like so we recorded it, and he's like, all right, you know, like he sent me the vocals, and like, dude, he's very like specific when it comes with his vocals. His engineer sent me his acapella, the stamps for his vocals. So I threw it into the project, our mix, and I sent him back the song. He's like, yo, like on this part, can you lower it down like 0.5 dB? So like, if you know about music, like 0.5, like
it's not that much.
It sounds the same, dude. Like
it
doesn't do anything. But for him, he's like, dude, can you drop my voice in this section like 0.5 dB, and then in this section bring it up like 1 dB? And in my head, I'm like, all right, it's not really gonna do much, dude, but okay. But like, I respect him for that, because like,
hey, it's made him a freaking millionaire. So whatever he says goes, man. He knows what he's doing.